examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Kelly Olynyk.
What a great trend it's been for him in terms of his rebounding. He's been getting after it on the glass these past few months. His numbers are way up, and that makes him so much more effective as an all-around contributor.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The guard duo, Payton and Barrett. Julius Randle is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Noel in at the center. And for the Rockets, Wood out there with ABC. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Brooks. And it's Porter in a point. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old-school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward, but he has other ways to get at you offensively.
Porter looking it over. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
New York moving it around. Randle with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's the floater.
And Olynyk in there acting tough there, contesting and disrupting.
Porter kicks to Wood. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Randle grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Payton. Noel up top. Randle outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Bullock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And stolen by Barrett. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Bullock missing. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Beyond the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bullock passes to Barrett. Randle left side. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wood. Olynyk trying to break loose. Sinks that one from the post.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Bullock. Barrett wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Bulls. It's Wood, top of the key. Driving inside. Count that bucket. Wood's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Stolen by Brooks. Porter with it. Picked up by Barrett. Brooks kicks to Wood. Driving the lane. Basket counts. Wood's got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Randall kicks to Noel. Porter against Payton. Randall surveying the D. 6 to shoot. And Barrett gets it to go.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Here's Wood. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Tipped away. Stolen by Bullock. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Wood. He's got 6. Pass to Porter. Wood against Randall. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. So it's the Rockets now. Wood passes to Tate. Offline with his 3. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. He lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Bullock kicks to Payton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The pass to Wood. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. How he did last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. To the wing right side. Bullock passes to Noel. to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brooks right side. There's Porter with the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Porter's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Payton outside. Randle outside. From the arc. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Payton against Porter. From 10 feet out. Tries again. Wood with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jeffries has checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Noel. And it's Rose in for Payton.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now here's Rose. Over Porter. And that one hits back iron. Here's Wood. Fires from deep. The rebound by Gibson. Knicks trail by 7.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
Such a huge part, the foundation really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
Driving to the basket. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wood. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Wood passes to Tate. Wood against Gibson. Inside. And the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Passes it to Barrett. Randle with the ball. Now, here's Barrett. He had 22 points in the win against Chicago.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Off target with his 3.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
With the drive and finished off by Wood.
Ooh.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Gibson kicks to Barrett. Randall passes to Barrett. Randall with a screen for Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one Steve Nash, but R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
That free throw, no good. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
And he's good on the second.
Barrett just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young, and there's no doubt he's going to get better.
Now here's Porter. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Jeffries the pass to Wood. Over Gibson. Again, the Rockets score.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Right wing. Quickly. Knocks down the 3 ball.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Outside, Porter. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Porter's got 8.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Pass to Gibson. To the right side. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. Doesn't go that time. And Houston the other way now.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
On the wing, Porter. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Knicks trail by 9. Kicks to Toppin. Gibson against Wood. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that every night. When he's shooting, he's skilled at drawing contact.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
First free throw is good.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Wood. Julius Randle's checked in for New York. So he gets them both. And so here is Houston. They lead by 7. Porter passes to Jeffries. Feeds it to Olynyk. The Knicks shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Quickly, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Houston. First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Jeffries. Porter against Rose. With the floater. The layup good by Porter. Porter's got 10.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Will return shortly. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization's been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got ABC, Wilson out there with Olynyk, and it's Jeffries in at the 2 guard. First one falls for him. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Tate. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the pass to Toppin. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. From deep. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Jeffries inside. It's rebounded by New York. Quickly. Jeffries with the rebound. Rockets leading by 4. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
And a moment here to see the numbers on Derrick Rose. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position. Shooting 2.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Knicks trail by 5. Now Barrett. 6 points for him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And part of the reason they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here in the second.
There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that R.J. Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong, and he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
And that one misses. And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
I mean, that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And so here is New York. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Barrett with the ball. 8 points for him. Gibson dishes to Barrett. New York moving the ball around quickly. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 8.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes to Olynyk. Brooks outside. Another miss by Houston. Knicks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Rose passes to Gibson. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded. That gives them the lead. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Gibson against Olynyk. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
Well, Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin, and it's Reggie Bullock in for R.J. Barrett. And so Olynyk nails both of them.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Gibson with the screen on Brooks. Quickly. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Olynyk sets a screen for Wood. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Randle. Another shot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, Randle not giving up on that play, smells that one out, grabs the ball, and gets 2 more.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
To the inside. Here's Rose. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Noel's checked in for the Knicks. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Bucks. Quickly, Brooks covering. Rebound by Olynyk.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Wood against Randle. Going inside. Wood can't hit.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Peyton, he's checked in for New York. On the free throw, no good.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
They set the pick. Here's Porter. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Elfrid Payton.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
One shot.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Wood against Randall. Wood passes to Wilson. Randall with some nice D.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Bullock. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's Porter outside. The shot misses.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And it's Noel missing. Rockets trail by 8. Porter kicks to Olynyk and stolen by Noel. Payton outside. Olynyk against Noel. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Wood against Randall. Here's Wood. 17 points in the game. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Wood's got 19 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Payton passes to Noel. Here's Randall. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Driving in. The feed to Olynyk.
Looking now at the numbers for Randall. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year. 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And that one falls for Olynyk. The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 4. Payton passes to Noel. Here's Randall. Drains the three-pointer. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
and starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Randall brings the double team. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here is Payton. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Olynyk against Barrett. Six on the shot clock. And that one drops for him. Barrett's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Jeffries. Over to the wing. For 3, Olynyk. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall finds Payton. Back to Randall. Count it. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wood against Randall. The kick out to Porter. Olynyk sets a screen for Porter. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
New York moving the ball around. Randall with a screen for Barrett. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Rockets trail by 13. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to Tate. Here's the drive. Here's Wood. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Wood's got 6 in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Bullock. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Now all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Randall kicks to Payton. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here is Jeffries. From deep, Wood. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the first half is now in the books. Knicks lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
Well, Kenny should appreciate this. I love the ball movement. They were in sync as a unit, and their assist numbers were impressive. Anytime you get 5 players working together like that instead of one guy doing it alone, there's always going to be a boost. That's the primary reason they're in control of the game.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Rockets trail by 9. On the court for the Knicks, the guard duo, Payton and Barrett. Reggie Bullock is out there with Randall, and it's Noel in at the 5 roaming the paint. It's Porter outside, but they recover it. Here's Wood. Banked in off the glass. Wood's got the first basket of the third quarter for Houston.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Noel dishes to Randall. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Porter. It's deflected and stolen by Payton. Out to the right wing. Randall passes to Noel. Olynyk with the steal. Wood against Randall. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Wood.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
New York, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now here's Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks grabs the board.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Payton passes to Noel. Barrett inside the 3-point line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Wood. 27 points for him. Pass to Tate. Out to Brooks. Over Barrett. Nice shot by Brooks. Brooks has got his first basket of the night.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Elfrid Payton scanning the floor, taking a look, taking a picture. He likes what he saw there.
And remember, an early part of the process in Philadelphia, it's taken Noel a little time to define his role in the league.
The length and athleticism is just something that you can't teach, and that keeps people intrigued about Nerlens Noel. His skill set continues to be a work in progress, but there's been some signs of a turn for Noel now. Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Barrett brings the double team. Down low. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Olynyk.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Payton passes to Noel. Over in the corner, Randall. And it's good off the back rim and in. Randall's got 12 in the game.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Wood passes to Tate, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. ABC's got 5 rebounds tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Porter. And there's the pass to Tate. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Pass to Noel. Payton outside for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Woods got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He kicks to Brooks. Noel against Wood. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his 1st foul.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Passes it to Barrett. And he drives in. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, RJ was going to score either through you or over you. That's a nice finish there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
And that one misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Wood passes to Tate. Out to the right wing. And so Houston again turning it over.
A moment now to see the numbers for Porter. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Wood against Randall. Olynyk has the open look. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And a tough 2 for Kelly Olynyk that time, just staying with the shot.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And here are the Knicks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Payton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Goes up again. And Noel lays it up and in. Rockets trail by 5. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Brooks with it. Pass to Wilson, to the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Brooks against Barrett. That shot off. Nice D from Brooks. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Got a piece of it. The pass to Wood. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York leading by 5. It's Randle with the drive.
Oh, got the momentum. Randle's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Here's Wood. He's got 27. Pass to Brooks. Fires the three. A shot by Wilson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Randle. Wilson against Noel. And here's Bullock. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wilson kicks to Porter. Out to the wing. Over Barrett. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Porter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Rockets making a change here. Jeffries has checked in. And then for New York, Taj Gibson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Rose in for Payton. Here's Rose. To the left side wing. 11 feet away. A reverse. Wood with the block. Now here's Porter. He's got 15. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Barrett. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Barrett no good. Rockets trail by 5. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Rose. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Gibson finds Randle. Now here's Bullock. Picked by Randle. Block at 6. Stolen by Wilson. Now Porter. He's got 17. To the right side. Wilson the pass to Porter. 6 to shoot for the tie. Knicks with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Rose dishes to Barrett. Takes it inside. The shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Jeffries kicks to Wood. Dishes it to Porter. Back to Wood. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That one is off.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
And he sinks the second. And so it's New York with it. A 2-point game. Rose passes to Gibson. Back to Rose. Randall kicks to Rose. Drives to the hoop. And they pick up 2. Rose has got 6 points.
And when he sets his mind to it, Derrick Rose is able to attack and finish through contact about as well as anybody in our league.
And finished off by Wood.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Feeds it to Gibson. Outside Rose. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for him.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Here is Jeffries. Kicks it out to Wilson. He dishes it to Porter. Stolen by Rose. Lays it in off the breakaway. And it's a 6-point New York lead.
And still with those active hands, Rose remains a threat to knock the ball loose.
And Gibson over to help. Here's Porter. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Pass to Bullock. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Here's Jeffries. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York ahead. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm. Assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Wilson out there with Olynyk. And it's ABC. And it's Jeffries in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Barrett with the ball. He's against Jeffries. Rockets trail by 4. Here's ABC. Now the pass to Olynyk. Over Gibson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Barrett the pass to Toppin. Left side Gibson. It's Barrett on the wing. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
The dish now to Jeffries. Olynyk up top. Gibson with the steal. Kicks it to Rose. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Olynyk.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
And Rose drops them both. Rockets trail by 8. He's covered by Rose. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Outside Rose. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And when Rose gets going and gets this kind of confidence offensively, you're in trouble. He can just flat out take over again.
Passes it to Olynyk. That one goes. Count it. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Barrett with the ball. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Wilson grabs the board.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Barrett covering. And here is Olynyk. The 3 ball connects from 3-point range. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead.
Nice when coaches have a trigger man from the 5 spot. Kelly Olynyk can do that.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Wood. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on R.J. Barrett.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
And that one misses. The Knicks leading by 4. Back to Rose. New York moving the ball around. Quickly. Bangs home the trifecta.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Porter. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Rose.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And the first one drops. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for New York. And Porter drops them both. The Knicks leading by 5. Pass to Barrett. Into the lane. And it's good for 2. Barrett's got 20 points.
When RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself, this is the kind of stuff you get from him.
That one goes in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Barrett against Wood. Barrett kicks to Rose. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 5. Here's ABC. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's off on the first. Noel's checked in for New York. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. That one misses. The Knicks leading by 5.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Houston on D. To the wing on the left. Rose in the post. Olynyk is covering.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Back to Porter. Stolen by Rose. Inside. Now here's Bullock. T right on him. Shoots from 14. Good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Porter against Rose. Porter, no luck. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. It's Barrett on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 7. Here's ABC. He kicks it to Porter. Over Rose. And he overshot that one, missing. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. And here's Bullock from the arc. Kept alive by New York. There's the pass to Barrett. Now here's Randle. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when Nerlens Noel stays very confident offensively, good things like this tend to happen.
shooting 2.
That's good from Noel.
And Nerlens Noel, since coming into the league, seemingly has fought an uphill battle to try to find a role on a team where he can consistently make key contributions. Let's hope it's now.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Rockets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Tate. Over to the left wing. For 3, Olynyk hits the three-point bomb. Olynyk's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, R.J. Barrett.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here he goes. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
And the free throw, no good. New York leading by 3. It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Randall. Barrett dishes to Randall. New York, no good that time either. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Porter, got a piece of it.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Rose. New York moving it around. Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Wood. Barrett brings the double team. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
The first one falls. And so Olynyk nails both of them. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. To the wing right side. Randall passes to Noel. Stolen by Wilson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Tate. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
No good on that one.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws. The Knicks with the lead. It's Barrett on the wing from downtown, and the three ball is good. Barrett's got 23.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Here's Wood. The pass to Tate. Here's the three. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York calls timeout. The Knicks leading by 4. Now Barrett. Passes to Rose. Pass to Randall. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 19 points for Julius Randle.
And that's the role they want for Rose, getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Pass to Olynyk. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Buries it down low. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
This is to Rose. Drives to the hoop. Yep, it counts. Rose has got 13 points in the second half.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Porter in the corner. Here's Wood. Back to Olynyk. On the wing, Porter. Good on the three-point shot. Porter's got 24.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Barrett with the ball. Outside Rose. Can't hit that one. The Rockets go the other way with it.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Randall outside. Wilson with the block. And he gets it back. Just 4 to shoot. Rose kicks to Randall for 3. Rockets with the rebound.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
It's in!
Oh, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Brooks checked in for Christian Wood.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
After being picked 7th out of Kentucky back in 2014 by the Lakers, you remember Julius Randle, an auspicious start to his career, breaking his leg on his very first NBA game. That has not deterred him.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Outside, Porter. And the pass to Tate. Off target from outside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Passes it to Tate from deep. Hins the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfert, what was the biggest adjustment you made tonight to come back and win?
We turned it up on D. We got back to doing what we do and attacking the rim on the other end.
It all came together for a win, Elfert. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.